Where did Proto-Semitic language originate? Where and which Semitic languages came first in the Middle East and Ethiopia? Was ancient Egyptian language a Semitic language represented by hieroglyphic symbols? I am theorizing this after researching the Hebrew Bible and different archaeological evidences. In ancient time, the P letter did not exist, or at least it did not exist in the Hebrew Bible. But scholars transliterated all ancient names that begins with or that has an F letter into P sound or letter, while names that begins with Y letter into a J letter. Now let's see Egyptian language and religion. Scholars say Egypt comes from the Greek word Egyptus, first written by Homer in the 8th century BC on his book The Odyssey. They say it was Greek's pronunciation of the late Egyptian name Hawateka for the city of Memphis, which was built in Lower Egypt in 2925 BC, and translated it as saying mansion of the spirit of Ptah. But the P letter in the Greek alphabet came in use in 400 BC, while scholars are saying Homer wrote the word Egyptus first in 800 BC in his book The Odyssey, during which he could not have used the P letter, but most probably used the F letter. Therefore, the ancient Egyptian name of the city should most probably be written as Hawata Kafataha. In Amharic, the resulting word gives three possible meanings. First out from fa, from first, or Hawa from first with first, or first out from justice, or first out from freedom, or first out from absolution. In addition, when the original late Egyptian hieroglyphics for Hawata Kapatah is transliterated into Amharic or Ethiopic, as per the symbol's similarity to it, it rather says Katabaha Fataha, which gives a meaning of right first justice, or right first freedom, or right first absolution. Then, in the 18th dynasty, between 1550 BC to 1070 BC, Egyptians began to call their country Kemet, which means black land, while in Amharic it literally means from mother with, or with lady, or if die, or from date. In the Hebrew Bible, which is dated to have been written in 585 BC, Egypt was known as Mizraim or Mesareyem, which scholars say means country, while in Amharic it means lentil here, or literally it could mean mother made or dug up vision. Then from 525 BC onwards, Macedonians and Ptolemaic rulers started to use the name Egypt, while Arabs and Ethiopians today call Egypt Gibbs, which literally means gate in sun or gate in Zion. In Upper Egypt, or Mizraim as it is known in the Bible, the vulture or eagle picture used to symbolize the goddess Nekhabet in the city of Nekhanne, also known as Hirankopolis, during pre-dynastic Egypt in 3200 BC, where King Narmer's palace was discovered. As you can see on the map, Nekhanne was not chosen randomly, but the people carefully considered the location because you can see it has access straight to the Red Sea, which is about 127 kilometers. They also have a river which flows from Nekhanne up to the Red Sea, and finally on both sides of the flat plain of land which goes to the sea, there are two chains of mountains which they must have considered as a natural defense mechanism. It is really amazing when you see the location. When we go to the meanings of the words in Amharic, nekahabete literally means come from first house or touched first house or come from reach. In hieroglyphics, nekahabete is written as you can see on the screen with a symbol which seems like a running water, an atmosphere, a cut-off lake, seedling, and an eagle. And when it is transliterated as per scholars' assumption and physical similarity to Ethiopic or Amharic alphabet, it surprisingly seems to say Neha Beshete Amere, which literally gives a meaning of come first by fruit Amere or Amora, Noch by first Amere or Amora, or Kam Habeshete Amere or Amora. In Egyptian Arabic, eagle is al-Nisr, while a vulture is Rakhama. In Amharic, an eagle is also Nisr without the prefix al, while a vulture is Mbansa. But there is a mutual Amharic word for all birds of prey, Amora. Curiously, Nekahanne in Amharic means come priests. Kahan means priest. Also, I think in other Semitic languages it also has the same meaning. Therefore, could the biblical Nimrod, son of Cush, be the same person as King Narmer of Egypt? Because the transliterated hieroglyphics is talking about a fruit of Noh, Amere or Amora, or it is saying the Habeshete, Amere or Amora came. And the Hebrew Bible says Nimrod went and ruled Shinar. The word Shinar sounds similar to the transliterated Egyptian word Shinu, which is name of a cartouche that encircles ancient Egyptian king's name. Also, the resulting transliterated word Habeshete and Amere on the hieroglyphics of Nekahabete sounds similar to the collective name used by northern Ethiopian tribes Habeshete, Habesha, and the tribe name Amhara. Also, in Amharic, Narmer literally means lived, ruled, or kam remere, while Shinar literally means thousand kam, re, or thousand lived. Now let's see what the Hebrew language and alphabet means. Scholars say ancient Hebrew is known as Paleo Hebrew. They say Paleo is a Greek word and it means old. But as said in previous chapters, the King James Bible transliterated all names and some words in the Hebrew Bible, which starts with the F letter, with a P letter. It made the origin of ancient words that was written with an F and P letters stay murky. Therefore, if all transliterated King James biblical names that start and have P letters are put back to their original sound of the P, the F letter or sound, then most of the origin of the ancient words will be found. Following this theory and as per scholars' assumption, the word Paleo might have come from the word Felege, son of Eber, or it could have come from an adulating word Feleye of the name Felege, which in Amharic means engrave or inscribe, look for or wish or desire. If the word Felege or Feleye is considered to be made up of two words, the word gives a meaning of fa, father young, or fa, father separated. In the Hebrew Bible, father means fenne. Sometimes the word is shortened as fa. Scholars assume that the word Hebrew came from the word Eber, which in the Hebrew Bible is written as Abere. Others assume it came from the name Abram, which in the Hebrew Bible is written as Aberem, later renamed Abraham, that is Aberaham. As ancient Semitic languages were written without vowels, when the word Hebrew is written accordingly without vowel, the resulting word Haberewe or Habere gives a meaning of united or first bright or ha bright. Therefore, Paleo Hebrew could mean inscribe Hebrew or desire united or look for bright or father young united or father separated united. Now let's go to the Arabic language. Where did the word Arab came from and what does it mean? Its meaning is given as people living in Arabia. Etymology of the word Arab has many roots, and it says, and it means desert, nomad, merchant, or raven. Its roots could have been also metatical, berre, which means moving around. In Amharic, berre means bright or door. For the word to have a meaning of moving around, it has to add up one more letter R, making the word berere. According to scholars, in Hebrew, the word Arav has the same triconsonantal root as the root meaning west, setting sun, or evening. But the direct Arabic cognate to the word is garb, which means west rather than Arab. In Amharic, the root word Arab is also triconsonantal, which literally means tanner or Friday or inflamed. Or it could be of two words, a and rabbe, which literally means a breed or a hungry. But if the word Arab is read from the right to the left side of the word, it means desert or it means bright, or it became bright. In the Hebrew Bible, there is a similar sounding word Arab, starting from the book of Genesis. The word Arab might have come from this word. Now let's go to the Amhara people of Ethiopia. Amhara is a name of a tribe that lives in current-day North and Central Ethiopia. In Amharic, Amharic is pronounced and written as Amarinya, and the people who speak Amharic are known as Amhara, not Amhara. When the word Amhara is put without vowel, it becomes Amere, which means looks good or desire, while the word Amarinya without vowel means Amerene, look good we, desire we, or assure come. If the first two letters Am of the word Amere is taken as one word, it means time re, or be independent re, or food re, or cloudy re. If Amere is read from the right side of the word, it means Rama'a. It says Rama'a, while Ameren from the right side says Kam Rama'a. Literally, the words give meanings of a high place or come high place, respectively. The word Amara is found throughout the Hebrew Bible, which God says at every stage of his creation, including Adam. Then it appears as the name of Canaanite's son and as the name of a people or a tribe. But in the King James Bible and other versions, the Hebrew word Amarayah is written as Amorites. Scholars say the Amorite of the Bible are the same people as the Martu or Amurum described in the Sumerian and Akkadian inscriptions. The Martu or Amurum were an ancient Northwest Semitic-speaking migrant and raw meat eaters, people who lived in the Levant area from the 21st century to the end of the 7th century BC. Today in Ethiopia, the Amhara people and the majority of Ethiopia people eat raw meat. So this also fits with this people mentioned on the Akkadian and Sumerian who eat raw meat with the Martu and Amuru. When the Sumerian word Martu is transliterated into Amharic, it gives a meaning of land or ruled from or forgiveness. When the Akkadian word Amurum is transliterated into Amharic as one word, it gives a meaning of became serious or embittered. If the word is taken as two words and a name of a tribe, it gives a meaning of Amhara. But if it's taken as two words and translated literally, it gives a meaning of good-looking high place, or desire high place, or assurance high place, or time compassionate. If scholars say the Amorites of the Bible are the same people as the Martu or the Amurum, can't it be said the same thing about the Amhara people of Ethiopia? Because as proven so far, the Amhara or the Amorite of the Hebrew Bible most probably share similar ancestry, language, culture, and religion with the Amhara people of Ethiopia. Now, which Semitic language precedes all? Scholars say the oldest written Semitic language is Akkadian, dated to be 2300 BC, found in current-day Iraq, that influenced Mesopotamia, the Levant, and Anatolia. Curiously, the Akkadian texts talk about Amuru, people whom scholars say are the biblical Amorites. Scholars say the Amorite people wrote in the dialect of Akkadian, from 1800 to 1750 BC, which is a Canaanite language. The other oldest written Semitic language is Ugaritic, dated between 1300 to 1200 BC, located in the Ugarit city, now called Ras Shamra in Syria, which scholars say is the only dialect of the Amorite people preserved in. Out of the Ugaritic text, the major literary texts are known as the Baal cycle, story of Keret, and Akhat. Curiously, the word Baal in Amharic means holy day or husband. In the Baal text, the word Amurur is also mentioned, which sounds similar to the Akkadian word Amuru, the Amorite people. Next, the Amorite people are mentioned in the Old Testament, where the oldest part of the Bible, Genesis, is dated to be around 1400 BC. The Amorite people are also mentioned in ancient Egypt as the people of Amor, while in current-day North Ethiopia, there is the Amhara tribe, who speaks Amharic or Amarinya. As proven so far, Amharic seems to be related to the northwestern Semitic languages, first spreading out most probably from current-day North Ethiopia to Egypt, then to the Middle East, then back to Ethiopia. When we come to Hebrew and Arabic language, the root words seems to have similar meanings of connected to, bright, multiplying, moving around, or being hungry, while Amharic's meaning seems to be connected with food, ra or God, looking good, assurance, satisfaction, time or desire. Also, the Amharic or Ethiopic alphabet seems to indicate that it might be older than Hebrew and Arabic alphabet. One of the reasons for this assumption is the similarity of the Ethiopic or Amharic alphabet to the ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics more than other Semitic alphabets. Also, the Ethiopic or Amharic alphabet is an alpha syllabary, which points to its being an ancient alphabet, because scholars say alphabets that are alpha syllabary developed between the times of ancient pictographical symbols like the ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics and the development of modern sign representations like the Arabic alphabet. The modern Amharic or Ethiopic writing system has 26 letters or fiddles, each of which has 6 forms of vowel extensions. The modern Amharic or Ethiopic writing system has taken the ancient 26 Ethiopic fiddles or letters and made 8 additional characters, which made the total letters or fiddle of Amharic 34 basic characters. Each of the 34 basic characters or letters has 6 forms, depending on which vowel it is to be pronounced in the syllable, making the total numbers of the Amharic letters 238. Each of the 238 Amharic letters represents only one sound, and all the letters that make up a word are pronounced as written or as spelled. The numerous letters in the Amharic or Ethiopic alphabet might have resulted from the influence of the ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics, which has 700 characters, as scholars say. In Arabic, Hebrew, and Latin languages, the pronunciation and the spelling of a word might differ, but that never happens in Amharic or Ethiopic and in the biblical Hebrew case. Lastly, another unique feature of Amharic, which might be a result of its being ancient, is its use of the same letter twice to create words. For example, the letter Ra, when it's written twice, Ra, it means merciful. The letter La, when it is doubled, it means to loosen. The letter Sa, when it is doubled up, Sa, it means thinned. When the letter Ba is doubled up, Ba, it means he became compassionate. The letter Sh, when it is doubled, Sh, means he ran away. Today there are about 13 same-lettered words in use in Amharic. Therefore, all this points that Amharic is most probably, not only most probably, but Amharic is more ancient than Hebrew and Arabic letters. What do you think? Please comment, share, subscribe.